Hi everyone. In the last video, we explored two major software architectures, Monolithic and Microservices, focusing on their structure and layout. Today, we're going to evaluate the pros and cons of these architectures from 5 different perspectives: development, deployment, scalability, flexibility, and resilience. Let's get started. First, let's compare the development processes for monolithic and microservices architectures. Monolithic architecture is easier to start with. It's initially simpler to develop and understand, especially for small projects. However, as the application grows, the code base can become large and complex, making it difficult to manage. On the other hand, microservices architecture allows for faster development. Each service can be developed, tested, and deployed independently by different teams, leading to quicker development cycles. Next, let's talk about deployment. With monolithic architecture, deployment is straightforward. The entire application is deployed as one unit, simplifying the deployment process. However, microservices architecture requires a more sophisticated approach. It needs advanced deployment tools and orchestration mechanisms to manage service dependencies and communication. Additionally, an API gateway is often needed to handle routing, authentication, and other cross-cutting concerns. Now, onto scalability. Monolithic architecture has limited scalability. Scaling a monolithic application typically means redeploying the entire application, which can be resource-intensive and inefficient. In contrast, microservices architecture offers fine-grained scaling and resource optimization. Services can be scaled independently based on demand, allowing for more efficient use of resources. This enables you to allocate resources to the parts of the application that need them the most, improving overall performance and cost-effectiveness. Let's look at flexibility. Monolithic architecture often leads to technology lock-in. Once the application is built, it can be difficult to introduce new technologies or frameworks. Switching to a different framework or incorporating new tools can be complex and risky. Conversely, microservices architecture is technology agnostic. This means you can use different technologies and frameworks for different services, fostering innovation and adaptability. For example, one service might use Node.js for its asynchronous capabilities, while another might use Python for its data processing libraries, and yet another might use Java for its performance and scalability features. Lastly, let's discuss resilience. Monolithic architecture can be a single point of failure. A failure in one part of the application can bring down the entire system. Debugging and recovering from failures can be challenging due to the interdependent nature of the components. In contrast, microservices architecture offers fault isolation. Failures are isolated to individual services, reducing the risk of system-wide outages. In summary, monolithic architecture is simpler to develop and deploy initially, but can become cumbersome as the application grows, limiting scalability, flexibility, and resilience. It's suitable for smaller projects and early-stage startups. Microservices architecture, on the other hand, offers greater flexibility, scalability, and resilience, but comes with increased complexity in development, deployment, and infrastructure management. It's ideal for large-scale, complex systems requiring high scalability, flexibility, and fault tolerance, such as e-commerce platforms and financial applications. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your questions and thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.